Welcome back to another episode of 300 Seconds with Mr. Ice. We've teamed up with DraftKings. New customers get up to $200 in pick six credits. No stress if your first pick set loses. I use this app. It's so much fun. You can transfer funds between both of the DraftKings Sportsbook app and this pick six app. So it's new pick six users who have not submitted a pick set before. No stress. First pick set up to $200 back in pick six credits if your first pick set loses. Download DraftKings the Pick Six app today. Use our promo code LEOELIO. The crown is yours.
Welcome back. Welcome to 300 Seconds with Mr. Ice. Glad to be back here. Super excited. Playoffs have been so much fun. Last night was an absolute shit show. We had Edmonton absolutely blow that game. Crazy. They had a 3-goal lead, and Vancouver came back, and bad goaltending on both sides. Perfect for a guy who likes to bet the over. That copycat, we rode his tails, and there's been a few overs in a row. So I decided to jump on mid-run. We had Boston, Florida. You sort of thought Florida was going to come back on that game. Florida, Boston dominated game one. Florida dominated game two. Should be interesting series. I've got mixed emotions. I'm almost thinking I'm going to just dump my futures bet and ride my hometown. So I got a lot of mixed emotions on that one. And then for tonight, we got the Rangers, Carolina. I said from the start, Carolina just doesn't do it for me. They don't score enough in the playoffs. I've said it over and over. Two tough games. I thought Carolina outplayed them last game. I think the series should be tied 1-1. But I think that Sheturkin just dominated that game too. I thought Rangers really dominated game one. So Carolina's in a big hole. They're going to have to do something they haven't done, and they're going to have to score a bunch of goals and beat Sheturkin and hold that. Hopefully they don't get any penalties, because that power play for the Rangers is ridiculous. I took a few bucks on the Rangers just because I think Carolina, like what I've said, I just very small on the Rangers. It's got to be a win for Carolina. I think the line's pretty high, -170. I don't think these two teams, if they play 10 times, that line shouldn't be that high. I know it's a must win for Carolina, but I don't like those must wins. And then you got Colorado, Dallas. I really like Dallas in the game too. I like Dallas. I think they bounce back. They got so much depth. They're such a good team. I think that losing that 3-goal lead really hurts for Dallas. But, they were down 0-2 against Vegas, one of the toughest teams out there, and then came back. So I think Dallas gets the job done tonight. PJ, what do we got for questions today?
Ice people all agree 300 seconds is long. Any chance you can get this message to my wife? I'll hang up and listen.
As you get older, you're right. 300 seconds does get long. I start thinking about other things when, that shit's going on. So I agree with you. Maybe we should message your wife.
Is Dave impersonating you in good spirit and good humor? Or is he being condescending? I want to understand.
I'm never going to try to get into that guy's mind. There's no way. I'm with him all the time. There's no way I'm going to try to get in that crazy person's mind. So is it, I think it's a compliment. He wants to be like me? Sure. A billionaire wants to be like me? That's a great thing.
Mr. Ice, I know you're dipping your toes back in the over game tonight. You're coming out of retirement. Does it scare you at all that the 5 games in the second round have all gone over and that you could be the mush that stops the run?
You don't think I know that, Burles? You don't think I know that? No, I didn't think about it. Next question.
What's up, Mr. Ice? We missed you. But Dave filled in nicely. But I do have one question for you. How are you feeling about the Vancouver Canucks right now? They surprised me a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, they were a tough team. Tough team. They played a gritty Nashville team. I actually, gun to head, I would have picked Nashville in the series. I didn't like either side. But to fight back and win last night, very strange game. Very strange game. Edmonton seemed to dominate, and then I don't know. Did they go to sleep? Draisaitl got hurt. They had some, give Vancouver credit. They came back. I mean, Edmonton's goals were sort of shitty too. So, like, I don't know. All I know is it's 1-0 Vancouver, and it's good for them.
Elio, it's your boy. Question for you. If we win, we as in the Canes tonight, you think there's a chance? I mean, we win, tied up 2-2. You think we got a chance of, pulling out this series? And if not, why? Yeah, that's all I got for you. But hey, looking forward to tonight. I'm hoping it's a 2-unit Mega Bomb, Megalodon, Big Bird, the whole shebang. Take it easy, baby.
I like that. So, do I think down 2-0 that they can come back? Absolutely. Vegas and if you were to tell me I could have got 10-1 on Dallas when they were down 0-2 to Vegas, I would have said no, I don't want it because they're not winning. So I do think they can come back. Carolina, though, they'll have to prove me wrong. I've sort of been against them the last couple of playoffs just because I had seen the same outcome playoff after playoff. They don't score enough goals. They got a really good team, really good coach, but they just don't score enough. That's it, PJ?
That's it.
5. All right. Well, let's jump on the bandwagon tonight. Hopefully we can keep this going.
What it do, baby? It's the Iceman, Paul Wall. I got my mouth looking something like a disco ball. I got the diamonds in the ice, all hands set. I might cause a cold front if I take a deep breath.
Listen, I got one play. I got one huge play. I got Dallas over 6.5. Dallas over 6.5. Let's go.